Oh my gosh. What is that? What in the world am I supposed to do? Oh. Hey everyone, Nate here from Nate's RetroPlays. Today we're taking a look at a new game called Tanglewood. Tanglewood is interesting because it's an original game for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, but it wasn't made back in the 90s. It was actually released this year. The developer's Big Evil Corporation, and they went to Kickstarter to help get funding to create this game. Basically, Tanglewood was programmed in the original 68,000 assembly language using the original Sega Genesis development tools and processes from the late 1990s. So what that means is this game kind of went through the same development process that a game would have gone through back in the 90s for the Sega Genesis. And that's really interesting to me. And they're not the first people to do this type of thing. You know, there's been lots of homebrews, ROM hacks, and other, full-fledged new developments for old retro systems. But this is one that really sticks out to me because they really went at it like a developer would have back in the 90s. So everything from the original game art, music, the box, the game packaging. I mean, you can get this game specifically on a Sega Genesis cartridge in a box that looks like something that would have come out for the Sega Genesis in the 90s. And that's really cool. Not to mention the game looks really awesome. I've played it just a little bit to make sure it was working and I could stream it. Other than that, I haven't seen a ton of the game, but what I have seen, the graphics look really good. And as you can see there, right on the screen right now, the title screen looks amazing. It's got some cool music going on. It's just a really interesting proposition what they've done here. They basically set out to create a game for a system that hasn't been sold or published, any games really published to it for nearly 20 years. It's also interesting to me because, a lot of game developers these days that are doing things in the retro scene are trying to emulate these older systems, whether it's a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis in this case. There's a lot of people attempting to emulate these older systems. When if you actually stop and think about it, you could develop directly onto these older systems and get that truly authentic experience. Now, obviously, there's limitations that come along with these older systems. It's probably a lot more work to get a game running, a lot more optimization needed, a lot more corners you have to cut, I guess. Whereas if you're developing on a newer platform, you get to take advantage of a lot better hardware, more memory, better graphical effects that are available. But anyways, like I said, there's a lot of developers that are trying to emulate these older systems. This developer decided to just develop straight for the Sega Genesis, which to me is really cool. Now, the thing you get when you get it on Steam, you get obviously you can play it through Steam, but one cool feature that the Steam version offers is the ability to go into the menu and you can do a save Mega Drive ROM. And basically what that means is you can take that ROM file you get out of here and load it onto an EverDrive or into any emulator you have running and play the game as it would have been an original game for the Sega Genesis. So that's a cool feature that they offer. They also have some other video options in here to kind of tweak around, such as scan lines and whether you want full screen or window. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of graphical options. That's where I'm at. I thought we could run through and kind of see what the game plays like. Let's get the game rolling here. Tanglewood, new game. Yeah, these visuals, I mean, just first off, the visuals in this game are they're really awesome. They look really good to me. And just to think that this is running essentially on Sega Genesis hardware it's mind-blowing to me. And it makes me think, what kind of possibilities really exist for developers to come in and develop on these older consoles. I mean, there's millions of these consoles sitting in people's closets, basements, not to mention all the other clone consoles that have come out that you can play these old games on. You know, you're not limited to just using an actual old piece of hardware. You can go and buy, you know, a Retron or some other, you know, third-party clone console and play these games too. So it makes you wonder what kind of market actually exists for developers to kind of create games. All right, so let's get this going. You can go left and right. There's a jump button. I don't know what just happened there. I'm not sure what binged. But the animation looks great. It controls pretty good. It's not quite as responsive as like something like Sonic the Hedgehog. But oh. That's cool. Alright. That's cool. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? Okay, so that's looks like something. I'm not sure what it does, I guess. Now, I'm going to look here real quick. There's a manual. I just want to look real quick, because I set the buttons up. But I don't really know what they do. So, you can see here there's a manual that comes along with it. Now, if you had the physical copy, this would be, I believe it's a printed physical manual, which is really cool. Handling the Sega Mega Drive cartridge. I mean, this is like an old school manual here. That's really cool. Yeah, so let's see your control scheme. So it looks like A is to interact, B is to special, and C is to jump. So, because I'm pushing A and B, and it's not doing anything, so I think there's nothing to interact with, and I don't have a special move yet, I guess. Alright, let's keep looking, I guess. What's that thing? What's that guy do? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the interact button. So it looks like I can roll that guy. Yay! Alright. I don't know what that does. Now I'm yellow. Okay, so that's now I have a special ability. Cool. I have no idea if I need to just keep going here, but I'm just gonna fly. I don't know what that is. Must be maybe a checkpoint or something. What the heck? Yeah, there's a checkpoint. So I was chasing this cute little squirrel thing, and it turns out that I ran into the wall. So apparently you can run so fast that you run into walls and die. Don't do that again. Alright, I'm not going to chase that squirrel. He's obviously bad news. Alright, what do we got now? Okay, so there's another one of those things. So there must be another fuzzy guy I have to find. So yeah, so far I really like the graphics. I like the music and the sound effects. Everything's nice and fun. So I need to find another fuzzy guy, I think, or something. I don't know. See if we can figure out where that, because there's a light thing there. Let's see here. Did I get up somewhere? Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. There's another guy. So it's kind of reminding me of like... I mean, it kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog a little bit. Obviously not as fast. It's kind of a different type of game, but it's kind of reminding me of that. And then it's a little more puzzly. It's like a puzzle game. So, but man, I really like the graphics. I think the character, the main character here, looks really good. So, okay. Okay, now I can do that. Oh, come on. So we're gonna run and jump and fly. Oh, I just missed it. I forgot to jump or glide early enough. There we go. Make it? I think I made it. Alright, I guess that's stage 1. Nice. Alright. Wow, now it's changing. Oh, what is that thing? Oh! I don't know what that was. I don't have an attack, so I don't know if I could have jumped on him, like Mario style, or what. But I wasn't gonna find out. Let's move this rock back. So yeah, actually, okay, here's a better comparison. It kind of reminds me of like Sonic the Hedgehog mixed with the Lost Vikings. So now every time I hear that clinking, I think I'm collecting butterflies. I think. Or something. I'll have to take a closer look because it's happening before I realize what's going on. Oh, that's not the way to go. Oh, so there's one of those things. So I need to find the fuzzy guy, wherever he might be. I wonder which way this goes. Let's try this way. Oh my gosh. Did I break it? Okay, so... Oh, there's a butterfly right there, I think. I'm gonna try to get it. See if that is actually what's going on. 2 of 8, 8 of 168. I wonder what I'm collecting there. Alright, let's see here. Let's go over here. I'm gonna get that butterfly. Yep. Yeah, it's a butterfly or something. A little speckle of something floating there. So we got that. Now, let's see here. Gotta find the next fuzzy guy. That's a checkpoint. Got that. That's good. Now it's getting a bit creepy. I really like the sound effects in this game. The music, everything, the atmosphere is very fun. Oh my gosh. What is that? What in the world am I supposed to do? Oh, oh. You got me. What the hell? Okay. Wow. I don't know what that was. I mean, I know what it was, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. It's huge. I think I need to use him, though. Like, I'm guessing. Part of it is me... myself a little extra space here. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh, that's a cool puzzle. So, alright. That was pretty cool. I'm impressed by that. I did not see that coming. To be totally honest. That was cool. Alright. Now that means I can probably get down this little passageway now. That reminded me a lot of Flashback. I think there was a segment in Flashback toward the beginning of the game where you get chased by some evil creature. Now what's going on now? Okay. What the heck? It like brought me back to the beginning of the game. What is going on? Okay. So I won't jump in that hole because I think I need to keep going further. Hopefully that guy doesn't come back because he's pretty freaky. Keep on going. Okay. Oh, well. Hey, there's a guy. What else is around here? Anything? Okay. Found the guy. Yay. I like how these little guys, I get close to him and his eyes popped open. You know what? On that note, I do want to read something really quick because I didn't read it at the beginning. So the theme of, or the story behind the game, this is from the Kickstarter pages. Tanglewood, the game is set in the realm of Tanglewood. The game follows a young creature, Nimn, separated from the pack after the sun sets. Unable to get back to safety of the family's underground home, Nimn must find a way to survive the night terrors and get to morning. Tanglewood is a dangerous one after dark. Guiding Nimn, you must use your skills of evasion, traps, and trickery to defeat predators. So yeah, that's a little bit about what they intended the game to be like. Wait a minute. Okay, I can't get him past that rock. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go, well, I think I need to put him in that tube that brings me all the way to the beginning. If that's over here? I think it is. No. Yeah? Yeah. And I'll go with him. Brings you all the way to the beginning of the game. Or the map. Or not all the way, but close. Okay, now where is... right there. Okay. Yeah, this game is really cool. It's like a really cool concept. Okay, now I got that. Now I can glide. So I'm guessing I can now get to some higher spots that I wasn't getting to before. It's like it's a bit of trial and error trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. It isn't always 100% clear where my end goal is even, so it's kind of just like searching around. Hello. Yes, make me special again. Run, jump. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's go. Oh, nice. I got another one of those. Okay. So now I'm here. Is there anything I need to do up here? No. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm assuming this comes with me. We'll see what happens, right? Hey, there's one. There's a bunch of them here. They're sleeping already in their things. Can't interact with them. Okay. Oh, almost fell off there. Alright. Second stage down. Not doing too bad. I think I hear one of those enemies. Something's growling at me. I don't know where it is. Hey, furball. He's green. I wonder what that special ability is. You get all dizzy looking. I don't know where I'm taking you, but we're gonna try to find you somewhere to incubate. Oh no. I couldn't help but notice that there's another one of those creepy, gigantic guys. So I must be prepared. There we go. Alright, what do you do? Oh, it like pauses. Interesting. I don't know where we're going to use that yet, but... I wonder if I can pause it there and get in that hole. What? I have to redo that? Oh man, that's rough. Because there's the guy right... Now where is the guy? Where's that fuzzy guy? Where did I find him? Find him up here? Where's fuzzy green guy? Fuzzy green guy, where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, let's try that again. I guess we gotta do this. Alright. Because I'm thinking I gotta pause time right before that guy freaks out on me. And then jump in that hole right there next to him. And let's see here. That was close. There we go. Figuring this out. Now I can glide. Hey, stage 3 done. Not bad. I don't know if there's like... What the hell? Alright. I don't think I have lives, so that's nice. It's kind of like you just figure out the puzzle. Each stage is its own puzzle. It's kind of an interesting concept. Like, I really am digging this. There we go. There's an easy way to figure that out. I have to be evasive. I cannot attack. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I slowed down there. I shouldn't have. That's probably gonna... Oh, there was a thing. Oh, come on. There was a checkpoint right there. I almost made it. Alright, that's alright. It's like every time you do this, you get a little bit better. You gotta kind of figure it out. Like I said, this is a lot like The Lost Vikings to me. It's been a long time since I played that game, so it may not be a one-to-one perfect comparison of what this game is, but it's pretty much what... Oh yeah, okay. Oh, come on. No. Oh my goodness. I think he's still down there. I assume he's still down there. Hey, what's that guy? Yeah, you. Alright, let's go this way. There's a bad man down there. He's trying to get us. Oh yeah, he's still there. He's still there and he's unhappy. What is blue? I don't know what just happened. I really want to know what this ability is, because it obviously like froze time, something like that. I don't know. I'm not even sure what killed me, if it was the drop, or if I landed on something, or if it's something that I hit the special button, but I don't think it was doing anything. Okay, so that's just a bad area. You're not supposed to go off that. Alright. Okay, no problem. We'll get this all figured out. Just takes a little trial and error. So I gotta bring this guy down. That's right, gotta go this way. No, not that way. Okay. This game is really cool. Graphically, the game looks amazing. It looks like something from 1995 on the Sega Genesis, which is really cool. The animation is great, the pixel art's great, the uniqueness of the world and the game engine, kind of the way it visually changes from day to night, is very, very good. The music is sparse. There's not a lot of music, but it's used well. For example, when we're getting chased by that big guy, it changes to kind of this upbeat tempo, so you know you're kind of busy doing something. The sound effects are good. There's a few sound cues I'm not real sure what they mean, so maybe as I play more I'll become more familiar with it. It definitely feels like it clues me into something going on around me. So it controls well. It's not the fastest and most responsive controls, but I don't think it's meant to be that. It's meant to be more of a puzzle platformer. So it's not supposed to be like lightning fast movement. It's a little bit more slow paced type of movement, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it works really well. And yeah, the overall package of this game, they obviously spent a lot of time on it. They were passionate about it and recreating something special on the Sega Genesis hardware. I would love to get a physical copy of this game so I could play it on an authentic Sega Genesis. It just feels like it'd be the right thing to do. Now the thing I'm hoping is that this developer sees a lot of success and they'd make more games for the Sega Genesis and maybe inspire some other developers to take the same course of action, whether it's the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo or even the Nintendo. It's really cool to see a new game come out on one of these old retro systems. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't picked it up yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. If you're into retro gaming, this is definitely worth checking out. I'm going to be playing more. It's like addicting. It's very intriguing and very interesting. The puzzle aspect of it isn't too complicated, but it's enough to keep you very interested in what's going on. But yeah, I just wanted everyone to kind of hear the sound, see the graphics, get a real good feel for the game, because I think it's something special. I think it's very interesting, and I hope that there's more games like this that come out for old retro consoles. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed to my video, please hit that subscribe button below. Until the next video, keep on gaming.
CELEA.